tomorrow, but today it is Avril Lavigne. It's been 4 years since she last released an album, and during that time she's had a lot going on.
Yeah, we've watched her grow up from the pin-up girl for teenage angst to a mature woman with plenty to say. Avril Lavigne joins us this morning on a flying visit to Australia. Thank you for taking the time to come in and perform. You're here for 2 days,
yes.
2 or 3 days, but you still got in a surf.
I did.
How did that go?
I'm so happy I did. I just started surfing a little bit, and it was my 3rd time, so I was like, I have to surf in Australia. I had a 7-foot board, and I was on 4-foot waves, and it was good. I got up on every time, and it was pretty awesome. Got some good footage. We videoed it and put it online.
Terrific.
It's good that you get a little bit of time out because it is a pretty packed schedule. You're here for the new album. Tell us about it. Goodbye Lullaby. Is it sort of showing a different side to you?
Yes, outside of the first single, What the Hell, which is kind of more reminiscent of my older stuff. Goodbye Lullaby. I wrote half of this record by myself, and I produced a couple songs on it, and it has a different tone and vibe than my other stuff. It's kind of less pop rock. It's a little more emotional, deeper.
Yep. How do you tackle that? How do you decide on the messages you want to put out and match it with the music?
I kind of go with just the vibe and the style production-wise, and then I just write my songs, and that all just happens and comes together. It's kind of like when you're painting a picture, you don't really know what's going on until the end. With this, I knew I wanted it to just be an album that was really about my vocal performance and just the instruments, and there's a lot of acoustic guitars and pianos, and that was the vibe I was going for. And my last record, I wanted it to be like a party anthemic, really upbeat record. So this one has a different tone.
Such personal lyrics. When you put them out there and you send it off into the world, I don't know, what's the feeling that you have when suddenly you know that everyone else is going to listen and see the words you've written?
Well, with this record, I really wanted to push myself and to go to those vulnerable moments and really open up, because that's what this album is about for me. And so I wasn't afraid. Of course, people are going to make their assumptions, but with my songs, like, I write them and I put them out there, and I don't really get into, like, specifics, obviously. Yeah. But I think that there are some moments that are so real and raw on this record that and those moments, I hope, will touch people.
Yeah.
I'm a finance nerd as well, so I take an interest in your business ventures as well. And you branched out into perfume and clothing and things like that. How important is that for you to get into those areas?
Well, I've been doing music now for 10 years, so it's really nice because Abby Dawn, my clothing line, my tattoo. I started my line a few years ago, and fashion is a really big part of what I do. And so I'm now a designer, and I get to design for, like, myself on stage, off stage, photo shoots, and it's a lot of fun because I'm a creative person. I'm very visual. I like to do a lot, and it's just another way for me to extend that and to have fragrances. It's super cool. Like my one fragrance is called Black Star, and I also wrote a song for it, and it's the intro to my record. So it all goes together. It's all me and everything that I like and believe in.
And then sort of on the flip side of all of that is your charity work. Tell us about your foundation.
That's the newest thing for me that's been, like, a really awesome project. I just launched the Avril Lavigne Foundation, and I'm going to be working with sick and disabled children and youth, and that's my passion. I've done a lot of stuff with Make-A-Wish Foundation, and that's just what I want to focus on right now, so I'm developing that right now.
Tell me about some of the kids that you've met. They must just get such a thrill.
It's been really awesome because I've had, like, the opportunity to meet a lot of kids, and it's very inspirational just to see them and the courage that they have, and it's something that just really moves me. There's obviously a lot of things in the world going on, and I just basically had to think about it and what I really wanted to focus on, so I'm really excited about this. I think my fans are always supportive with this as well.
There's also a good message to your fans as well. They don't have to have a foundation like you do. They can actually help Starlight Foundations and Make-A-Wish Foundations and do it individually, give back to the community, which is fabulous.
I think it's important for us all in whatever way we can to give back, whether it's in our time or whatever we can do. There's always something we can all do.
That's terrific.
Well, we're so glad you're with us this morning. I know you're going to sing again. You've got another song coming up for us in just a tick. So all your fans outside are very, very excited.
Yes,
and we really appreciate you joining us this morning.
Catch you again shortly. Music's next. You're watching Sunrise on Avril Lavigne Day. We are back in a flash.